the Afrobeat Beginners Sample Pack. You get? I'll be making a beat from it. So I'm just going to scroll around it from volume 1 to volume 6 and see what I can actually pick and make a beat. So you get? I like this shit. I'm still trying to select. Let me go for drum loop. So I think I like this one. So let's go check it out. It's like this. So let's check it out. So 1, 2, 3. I think it should be this one. Okay. Okay, it's this one. So let's just pick some things. Let me carry this one. Let me carry this one. Okay. I think I like this one, but it's too kind of harsh for me. So these are already on auto. So auto means that it will assume the BPM, your BPM. It will assume your BPM, so it will carry it and regulate itself to your exact BPM or tempo. That's what auto does. So whenever you are carrying a sample and it's on auto, it assumes the BPM. Most of the times you can carry something that does not. I'm going to pick out something. So let me. I think I like this one more. Do you understand? So look at the BPM. It's kind of fast. So let's go over to. Let's look for a guitar. I think. So let's so you can see this one is not on auto, it's on resample. That means you have to bring it to this BPM. Now if I tend to bring it close, it will look fast. It will be very, very fast. So let me bring it close. So how do you bring it close? Me, I like adjusting the tempo. There are two ways. Adjust the tempo like this till when it fits into this line. Let me stretch this line. So you keep on adjusting. Now, if you notice, let's play it. You will notice something. Now, the beginning of a chord must start from here, right? Now, your metronome must start with it. So if it gets to this point, your metronome must also start with it. If you get to this point, you must in with your metronome that is ticking. This is your metronome here. Must tick the same time. That's how to know that what you are playing is on key. Is on tempo. You get? That's one. That's how I know. You get? Especially when I'm working with a resampled loop. So you can listen again. same time. So when it gets to this point and this point, they must knock the same time. So let us experiment with another thing. Let's put it here. You understand? See. You see? It will knock the same time. Bang. Bang. So you can see it didn't synchronize with the knocking. You understand? It didn't synchronize with the knocking. You get? Sorry for the noise. So it didn't synchronize with the knocking. You get? So and there's still some leftover chord around here, leftover audio around here. So it means that it's not on tempo. Now another way you can also do it is click inside, go to your timing and put it in maybe let's see how many bar is this. Let's put it in 4 bar. Let's see. Yes, 4 bar. So it synchronizes 4 bar. That means look at it, 1 2 3 4. So how do you count it? This space 1, space 2, space 3, space 4. So just come here and put it in 4 bar, then put it back to stretch. Because if you put it in resample will give it another key. So you put it now to stretch because you stretched it. So look at it now. Now when you put it, one way of doing this now, I don't know if you notice something. Let me put it back again. Let me go back. If you can go back. Notice that this is 103. But look at it here. But when I put it back to like 97, that means the original sample is 97 BPM. The original is 97 BPM. Look at. Now, in case you don't want to work with the original tempo, that's the reason. That's when you can use stretch mode. What's stretch mode? You can increase the tempo to like 103. Let's put it in 103. Then how do we make it come back to fit in place? Is that method I just showed you. Come here, go to timing, right click and click 4 bar, because this is 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar, 4 bar. Then go and put stretch. You understand? So that if you put it on resample, look at it with sound. It has gone to another key. Listen now. So when you put it as stretch, it will now retain the original sample key. Now if you notice, these 3 weren't moving, because why? I told you that they were on auto. They are on auto. They will assume your BPM. You understand? They will align with your BPM. But if I'm working with a melody loop, even if it's on auto, I will try to put it in stretch so that it will retain is key. Because when you increase the tempo, the key will also change. That's just the issue with auto most of the times. So let's go. I like this one. Let me see. Let me play this one. I don't like this one. Let me delete it. So let's go and check for drums. However, let's come here, come to this point, go to unsorted, open FAQs. I'm just telling you how I produce my work. You understand? I work sometimes, but this is basically how I started. Go here. I like putting my swing around 15 to 10%. Why? Because when you are playing instruments, majority of at times they don't like I would like call this swing. Most of you that are like instrumentalists, you know that when you are playing drums, most of the times there's a little slight change, very like 0.000 change on your instrument, like your drums, like the way your drum is hitting. So what swing does, swing humanizes your instrumentation. So this is one of my secrets in terms of making my drums look a bit humanized. I just put it around 10% swing or 15% swing. You understand? So that it will look a bit humanized, that as if maybe they played it. You understand? You get? I don't know if you understand me. So this is my idea. I don't know if you have something different. So after opening FL keys, I just come to that same loop where I found that loop. I told you that's why I told you I always like working with loop, that I have the MIDI. However, if some loop doesn't have MIDI, I can generate the MIDI. So maybe in another video I will show you how you can generate the MIDI code of any sample. See, I drag it here. Now see. Do you know why I'm doing this? Is the fact that it's because of, you see this particular guitar. The sound of this guitar is quite a lot of people might have looked at this a lot of people will see this video and decide to use the exact loop. So what do? I have to copy the MIDI and use another different VST to play it. Do you understand? And use another one to play it, another different plugin entirely to play it, so that it will sound different. You get? If you also want it to sound different, you can use this loop and use maybe different you understand, processing to process it. You understand? You can process it and make sure it sounds slightly different. But I don't want to use this guitar sound. I want to use another sound from a guitar sample. You understand? So from a guitar plugin, I mean. So let's go and check for drums. No long talk. Let's go for, okay. Yeah. Let's see this one. Let's see. I'll change that. I like this one. I like this one. This sound is, I like this one more than, because I want to use a very flat kick. This is what I do. I'm not a professional. So what I do is that I carry more than one kick to test. So any kick I feel that is cool. This one has a reverb on it, like a feedback or something. I like this one. This one is dry. So we just checked on this one. Volume 3. I'm just saying how I make my work. I start looking for a lot of things. Then I'll start blending them soon. I like this one. So this one is on auto. You can see it's assume the BPM. Why these ones they are not on auto? Okay, so let's check for 6, since 6 has a lot. Let's see. Let me tell you my secret. Will I say my secret, or one of my difficulties that I normally experience in music production is kick. I will just have to be open to you guys. You see, kick. A kick will determine your production, how it will sound. You might not understand fully yet now until when you start making beats. You see, kick can affect your sound. Kick is one of the major detectors. Then kick and your rim or your snare. When you have a knocky kick and a knocking rim, you are good to go. You are good to go. When you have a knocky rim, what do I mean by something that is knocky? Something that you know that is already, when you play some kind of drum, you are making production. When you play some kind of drum, you go like it will knock. Let me use the word knock. It will make a lot of sense. Even as I just the beat is just playing, you will just be nodding your head. You understand? Because you're already feeling it. You get? You're already feeling it. So that's what I mean by knock. You understand? You're already feeling it. As the thing is hitty, you're already nodding your head because you're already feeling it. That's what I mean by knock. You understand? So no long talk. I don't want to check a lot of things. However, I don't want to make this video too long. So let's go back to the drums. What I would do is that I will just mute this one. Now, what did I tell you guys? This is on 1 and 2. So there's no way this loop will be so long to this point. So even if we increase it to like 2, add 2 to it so that it will be 105, it will certainly end around here. So this is 2 bar. So what do? We just come here and stretch it to 2 bar. Put it on stretch. So this one has lap. So let's go. Now I want it to be ba 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 ba. So let me off this one. Let me check this one too. This one, what do? We put it, even if you increase it to 112, 122, it will also end the 2 bar. So come here and put it in what? 2 bar. Let's go. Ta 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 ta. I don't need it. So what do? There are 2 ways about it. However, I'm just going to do one today. I cut here. No, I think it ends here. It ends on this last one. I'll remove all this. See? Then this one. Now I just need only the rim. I just need only the sounding. There are 3 ways of doing this. I can use Edison, I can use a Fruity Splice channel, or I can just chop it. You understand? So what do I do? Let me show you first way you can do. Let me use a Fruity Splice. A Fruity Splice X, so you understand. Yeah. Nice. I'll just drag it and put it here. Come here and adjust it. Come here and just work on the envelope so it will sound nice. This is what I do. So come here, let's go. Put a pattern here. So it's around here. So everything around here, every other thing repeats itself. So I will just select only this region. Then I'll start putting. Then I'll reduce this. So let's go and look for other percussions that we can use. All these are loops to make your work very easy. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's use. Let's try this one. So to make it louder, just go here, click normalize. Because of this frequency, I want everything to be sounding together. I'll just come here, envelope it like this. You get? So yeah. So what I do is that I just I'll just come here, copy and paste, Control V, Control. Then the same thing here. I'll just stretch here to this point. I'll remove all the SSs from the back. So it sounds like this. Normalize it. Yeah. So you can also do the same thing you did here. So first of all, I will leave it, then test with the kick. I just need a 4 fill each kick. This is too hard, so I'll cut it, paste it here. You see why I like carrying more than one kick. So let's see. So let's try this one. Let's off this one. This one is on. Remove loop. This one is not working as well. So sometimes I like deleting. Let's put it here. So I delete. Let's use this one and let's see. So let's try it with this. Copy this thing, copy it here. Sorry, copy the kick and paste the kick here. I mean, copy the, just put it, come here and put forward. Delete this. The kick is too. It looks something that is. It looks like something that is slack. So that's why I said everything should be knocky. Knocky should knock. Understand? So okay. So let's go here. Let's delete this one. Now we have collected what we needed here. So let's see. It's giving us another type of vibe. So delete it. Let's delete this one. However, let's do what we did in Splice X and do it here too. I mean, Fruity is the same thing. It's the same thing. Let's drag and put it here. Understand? So what's this one? Okay, delete. Okay, delete. Now when you open when you open it, it will create an automation and an automation of all the sounds together here. You understand? Look at it. Let me show you an example. See. everything will be lined up. Let me look for where it is. Look at it here. Everything will be here. So I will also show you how you can manipulate loops like with this method. So just delete it. So anytime you come here to use this fruity splicer channel, that's what you do to your work. You understand? So that's what you will do. So because I just wanted to sample that stuff, however, I can make the work very clean by using editing. So editing is quite also the same process actually, but this one is quite easy for you. Very, very easy. That one is still easy too. You understand? But I'll use another method to explain. So since I've gotten this particular sound from here, I'll come here. I think it is. So come here and just copy and paste it here. Delete. You know one thing I told you guys, I'm still having a problem here. Now the problem I'm having is with the kick. It's with the kick. If you watch this guy's tutorials, you discover that he likes mixing as he's making beats. Me, I don't like mixing like that. I just make sure my stuff are sounding well before I start mixing. So if it does not sound well to me, I don't mix. Because if it doesn't sound well to me, then I will not say, okay, maybe the next process is mixing rather. Because it actually stresses me out. It stresses me. So, but I make sure it sounds better here so that my mixing will be kind of easy. I can work on this kick actually, but I want to make it easy for you guys. Still come here, search for other things, elements. Oh, these are loops. Let's put this on here. Got some nice kicks. Have we selected that? Okay. I think this one is flat. I like using live kick. This is like a live kick. Let's go and try a lot of them. This one is dry. Then I can use my mixing to enhance all this sound, but I just need it to be sounding fresh and clean. So this is now I to go to splice X, so to isolate all the sound. I think this one is better. Let's go. See, I told you what it will do. I showed you guys what it will do. Look at. Let me cut it and paste it in another point. See. Are you seeing it? So that's what it does. So you can you just have to delete it. Since you have gotten the sound. It's on when you now play it, you now be saying another sound. See, what you just need to do is to come here, come to your key and put it here on C5. Just right click here to come back to normal. So let's go back to here, and I've showed you people a lot of things that I can actually do in another make like 5 to 6 videos about it. So let's start offing everything one by one and see which one I'll be leaving and which one I'll be removing. Now let's change the kick. Since we have new kicks around, let's experiment with them. If I want to mix this, I will just cut out the noise. You understand? So I will leave this one. Let me try another one. This one is a no for me. Let's go to this one. Oh, I like this sound. Yes, this one I like it. Let's see, and paste it here up. This one is too solid, and let's paste it here. If I want to mix this ckay, I will mix it like it will be full. You understand? So these are like my sound. Why some people like using the very punchy kick. I think there are a lot of things. Let me delete this one. I don't like it. So let's check if you have conga or any. I'll be dropping a pack. I'll be dropping another pack for congas. Strictly congas. Strictly congas. I think I'll be dropping a pack for that. So what I do, I'll just copy my kick. Let me remove this one so you don't think two kicks are playing together. I'm going to drop a pack for fresh conga. I think that should be on volume 7, volume 8. Fresh congas. I'm just going to so when you on this loop, when you click one, it shows the rest ones in the that you can actually add to this point. So that's like when you click this loop mode. So just keep on adding like that. Adding like that. So to show you, to give you like a go smooth, you understand? So since you know this one is the same thing like this, you understand? So just like a go smooth, you understand? For this one it's quite easy. Just come here again and also click first step. So then you can remove it from here. You can off it. Yeah. Then let's click here. Let's delete this. So since we now have 4 segments, let's just carry this and put here. However, let's also reduce this first. Check the volume here. It's a 5.4. You understand? So carry this one and click it here too. Then you can remove it from your select side. Now, I like the way it sounded. I don't know for you, but for me, it's sounding a bit okay to me. However, I can fix the rest with mixing. You understand? So that's what I do so that I don't stress myself. Let's try this one. Okay. Let's see. I think I like this one. Like this. So let's reduce the loop. Now, we have gotten our drums. You can see the way our drums is sounding. You get. So that's the reason why you see the way it's sounding. Now, when I now want to mix, there are 2 things I concentrate more on: additive EQing and subtractive EQing. That's what I do. Now, what are my subtractive EQing? Subtractive EQing is cutting out sounds, frequencies that are not really needed in the mix. Then additive EQing is like boosting some particular end, maybe either the high, the mid, or the low. You understand? So as to have a sound, you understand, that you are actually looking for. You get. Now, every producer has their sound. If you listen to Beat Vampire, you discover his beat sounds different. You understand? His beat sounds different. Now, if you listen to Micah's beat sound different. If you listen to Beat by Eno, if you listen to this name normally escapes me. You understand? Zion, Zinab, Ransom. If you listen to all these people, their beat sounds unique. You understand? So you have to be unique on your own way. How you want your own to sound. Me, I'm trying to work on my uniqueness. So don't mind me if I'm like this or my sound is sounding like this. It's just my style. Now let's go back to that MIDI chord. Now, from here, you can generate your chords. How do you do that? Very simple. You come here and let's play it. I will duplicate this. I'll write clone. I'll click on clone. Then I will copy this. Right? Okay. Let me teach you another method. Come here and click sampler. Right? Come here and copy it because I don't want to tamper with this. Copy. So in case you don't want to clone, then come to another place, a very new pattern. Copy. Instead of copying it here, I will copy it in my pattern. Now, if in my sampler. Now, if I copy it in my sampler, it will show me highlights when I go to my keys. Watch. Look at my highlights. You understand? It has showed me my highlights. You get of what is on my sampler in that particular pattern. You get. Now, what do I start doing? I start aligning it, putting it in line with this. That's how to get your chord, right? So let's play. So put it here. Now all those all those your notes at the end, those melody notes at the end, they might not be necessary. You understand? There are sometimes you might need them. but just okay, this one came into this line, so let me add it here. This one is here, let me add it here. This one, add it here, and add this one. Yeah. So this one is here, let me put it here. However, it's repeated itself, so put it here like this, shift it here, shift it here, shift it here. So you can see another one here, so that's the reason why I shifted it. One here, one here, one here, and one here. So you can see it's repeated itself here and here. So they are all repeating. You can see they are all repeating. You understand? So what you need to do is that you reduce all the velocity. How do you reduce the velocity together? Alternate X so you can reduce the velocity. I want you to be calm. Yeah. So they're repeating. So the reason why it's not repeating, it's not repeating, is because of this your sampler. So I can now remove my sampler. Control X. So yeah. You can see it's repeating now. So how do you now? You don't make it sound like that. You go and look for a VST. Okay, so it's open. Let's go for Lounge Lizard. I like using Lounge Lizard. A lot of people like using Lounge Lizard. There are also Xenology. You can also, I think Xenology is free. So I just like using either the first one or the second one. Then I cut and copy it on my, and you see the way it's sounding. Now it's a bit thick because of this one. I might decide to remove this. Yeah, because of the root notes, right? Or I can decide to use another voice. Go and put it here. Now let's go and get the bass, right? Let's go get the bass. Let me open boobies, right? Go to boobies. Let's get the bass. Copy the same method. Go to another new pattern and put it on your sampler, right? So let's click. So let's off all these ones. So I'll put it here. It won't play. Remember, this is on sampler. So I'm trying to get the bass. You get? It's too thick. So what I do with my bass, I just come here and adjust some things to make it sound realistic. So it's a bit thick. I'll come here and click Control Up on your keyboard. It will go to another octave. You get? So come back here and see. This is quite lighter. It was around here before. It was around here. So this is around here now. So the reason why I did that, so that you can see the shadow, the highlights, and follow the process. Let's go. See. Now let's flex around it. That's the reason why I needed the highlight. Yeah, see, I'm just following anything I see highlight. You understand? Or you can put it here. highlight so you can see only the bass. You get. So I remove the velocity. However, if you do not have Launch Lizard, there's still one plugin I discovered on FL that that can give you that same sound. Let's use Morphing. Let's go back to Morphing and use the keyboard in Morphing and use. Let's try any of the. Morphing has some unique sound. I'm using FL21, so let's cut and paste here. There's one I like using. My system and I told you my system is kind of slow, so it crashed. So I thank God, and I did not save. So I thank God that my system, like my FL is on backup mode, so it normally backups at times. So let's continue from where we stop. So I think we're around here. So actually before here was playing on Launch Lizard, so we had to change it. So put it on Morphing, and let's look for other plugins, other sound you can use to play it. Let's see. Why I will keep this is because I will keep this for the hook. Normally I like titling it. I'll call this one hook hook chord. So when it gets to the hook, this chord will come in. You understand? So you get, so let's go back to your main guitar loop, right? So I think Murphy also has a guitar, something like a guitar. Let's clone it. So let's copy or just cut it and paste. So I think it's on strings or You see what I said about this thing? You see what I said? This is even far more cleaner to me, but the sample is still the sample actually, but this is far more clean. Let's listen to it. Let's off this. Another bongo will come in. Now I'm going to give her that pack. I think that will be on volume 7 or volume 8. I will show you how you can manipulate. I think I will come back to this beat and show you how you can use the bongo to play those bounce you hear on major songs, because those bounce you hear are not really bass. They're not really bass actually though. So I'll show you how you can do that. So you see what I'm moving, I'm moving in my mouth. So that's Afrobeat for you. Just be freestyling, you understand? Then you also like get some other I think we also have this one. I'm just using the FS Stop plugin. So I see the sound. Then let's allow the hook to come in. let's look for another calm sound that can just be going first before this hook comes in. So come here and clone it again. Let's look for a calm one. Let's go to another different pattern so it doesn't affect it. Let's call this one solo chord. You understand? This should be on the solo, like on the verse, or we'll call it verse chord. That's how I normally do my thing so that I do not forget. And I would like to save. I wasn't saving before. That's the reason why I had to start again. But I thank God my laptop was on backup mode. I think this is the last. This is the 3. Put it down. Then we'll copy and paste. Then we'll go to the chord. It's the chord we need actually. You copy the chord. Go back to your verse chord. And Control V. So let's go and look for. Let's go for some. I need a calm one. So it's okay. So like. So what I would do is that I like that. So I would copy it and just drag. So if you want to copy and paste in FL, you want to duplicate. You duplicate, you just highlight like Control A, then hold that thing and drag it as if you are pulling it. Then as you want to pull it, hold your shift down. First of all, hold your shift on your keyboard, then drag it as if you want to pull it to the other side. So that's how to duplicate in FL. You understand? So just Control A, then remove this one. So this one will look a bit different. You understand? A little bit, just like different. Then come here. Then this should be the verse. Let me off this. Let's go. Now let's reduce it so much so that it will not interfere. Now, if you are looking for the way to get the key of this particular sample, it's quite easy. Just go to your Google and type in a key finder and drag the sample and go and dump it there to show you the key of the beat. Sometimes it will even show you the tempo, so you get. So let's reduce this guitar. Control X, because I don't want to affect this. All this spike in velocity actually plays an important role in guitar. You understand? In guitar, it's not uniform like in chords. So in order not to tamper with it, I will just hold my alternate X so that everything will be uniform. You understand? Everything will not be uniform, but it will come down uniformly. You get? And maintain their different position. They are the same position. What do you do next? You can decide to go to play other, like I call it inciting melody. You understand? Let me show you an example. Let me off this and so let me come here and copy this to my sampler. Let me copy to my sampler and let me copy to my sampler and post it here, right? So So this is my sampler. Let's look for sounds. Let me go to flex. So and look for I like using this purple. So I think I'm done with this one. I will just move it. You can see that little inciting melody has actually given beauty to the beat. You understand? So it has given a lot of giving beauty to the beat. You understand? So you start creating, just start working with that melody MIDI. You understand? You go to open it to your sampler and start working on it. So I think that's all for today. So I think maybe later we finish the beat, or if you want the FLP, I can send you the FLP so you finish it yourself. Okay. So thanks for joining. God bless.